Would you raise your right hand to be sworn? I state your name, please, and repeat after me.
I, Lee Brown,
Do solemnly swear
Do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution of the United States
and the Constitution of the State of California,
that I will faithfully, honestly, and impartially,
according to the best of my ability and understanding,
preserve, protect, and defend
without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion.
So help me God.
So help me God.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Hi, my name is Megan Curry from Springside School in Philadelphia. Mayor. It might sound intimidating. The mayor. What is a mayor? A mayor is an official elected or appointed as chief executive of a city or other municipality. Think of the city as a business. If you live in the city, you're one of the many owners of the business. By voting, you choose the person who you want to be your mayor, and the mayor works for you.
Good morning, I'm Jim Turner. It's 7:40, 20 minutes till 8 o'clock. Going to be sunny, breezy, and 84 today. We are Central Florida's news, weather, and traffic station. Now, airborne live to Iron Day.
Well, Jim, on my way to check Princeton and Orange Avenue. 408 eastbound right now is on the brakes east of Powers Drive right there.
Hi, I'm Naomi Nelson from Jones High School in Orlando.
And I'm Ryan Monroe from Apopka High. We're about to meet with Mayor Glenda Hood to follow her as she goes about city business.
Much of Mayor Hood's focus today will be with City Council and major issues facing city lawmakers.
Good morning, how are you? Glenda Hood, very nice to meet you. Hi, how are you? So good to see you. Glad you're here today.
Thanks. In 1992, Glenda Hood became the first female elected mayor of the city of Orlando. She is now in her third term in office.
Morning. How's everybody? Good to see you.
Mayor Hood served as a member of the City Council for 10 years before running for mayor. The mayor is seen as the leader of city government. What do you think it takes to be a good leader?
Well, I think it takes a lot of patience. I think it takes the ability to work with all kinds of people and to listen to everybody. It takes being willing to stand up for what you believe in. And you also have to be a risk taker. I say there's really two kinds of decisions that I make as mayor. And one of them is that kind of decision that you really have to be out there leading the way and ahead of the crowd. And those are the tough ones. Then there are others that you need to build consensus and make sure that everybody's in lockstep with one another. We're going to hear updates on the I-4 project, and then we're also going to be having a mid-year report from our Links organization so that everyone can be aware of some of the changes, some of the projects and things we're moving forward with there.
Certainly the I-4 project is going to be about the biggest public works project that's hit Orlando in a very, very long time.
Also, there's a citizen involvement process where the neighbors go through surveying and polling, so to speak. Can you kind of explain that to everybody, please?
What do you think is the most important part of your job?
Sometimes people in elected office forget that you really need to make decisions for people. It's not for things. It's nice to have bricks and mortar and buildings and have a legacy of that, but in the end, I think it's people's human spirit that needs to be lifted and built. Thank you, Mike and Mark and everyone who participated in giving us a lot of information in a short period of time. There's a lot of impacts, and it's a huge, huge construction project. And as I jokingly said, but it's true, it'll be underway for decades to come, and there are not the dollars available right now. And that's always the bottom line.
All right, thank you. I'll see you in a little while.
All right, we'll see you later.
I pledge allegiance to the flag with liberty and justice for all.
The mayor is a native of Orlando and a fourth-generation Floridian. She graduated from Rollins College. Mayor Hood has also completed the executive program at Harvard's Kennedy School of Government.
It is important that people have educational degrees that can assist them, But it's also important that as a leader and as a mayor, a CEO of the city, that I know how to select people who have technical expertise to head up my different departments.
An ordinance annexing to the corporate limits of the city of Orlando, Florida, property located north of Silver Star Road, east and
Let me
west
ask if there's anyone in the audience who's here to speak on this. Yes, sir. Mr. Frederick?
You can do nothing for us. We're happy in the county, and so we'd like to have you subtract us from it. I know you're not going to do it, but I thank you for it anyhow.
And Mr. Frederick, we appreciate you being here to express your opinion as you did before on the first reading as well. And Mr. Frederick has had a very long commitment to being involved in different community things, and so it's not surprising that you would be here to continue that commitment.
Sometimes you kind of articulate a humor and you have a different effect on the people here, and other times you're serious and you're really assertive. We want to know what impact do you have on them when you like carry yourself in different manners, and what approach is that?
Well, I think it just shows you're human, and you know, it depends on the issue you're dealing with, and sometimes if a situation gets rather tense, you can deal with it with humor.
Right.
Sometimes if a discussion is getting to a level where you need to kind of pull it back in, you need to be a bit more assertive, and then other times you just let things kind of play out and work their way through. I need to talk to you a little bit about the schedule tomorrow.
Sometimes you'll find the mayor working at City Hall. Other times, the mayor is out in the community, speaking at events. This is a gathering of high school students to warn them about dangers of drinking and driving.
You have about 6 minutes from now, and then you'll be introducing
in other words, I better start moving.
Yes, you might want to.
Okay, I'm going. Thank you, Chris.
Mayor Hood, welcome to Edgewater High School.
Thank you so much. Good morning.
A lot of people have cared about you and have recognized that you need to have this information, and I hope that you will take it very seriously as you observed this morning.
Leading cause of death of young people today is what you're seeing right now.
It's realistic. There's going to be more police and fire than anyone's ever seen.
We have a term for it in the fire department. We call it controlled chaos.
Oh, do you?
Yeah.
I realize that sometimes all eyes are on me, and how I conduct myself in a meeting, how I conduct myself at a public gathering, that people are observing and they're taking note. And so I want to make sure that I am a good role model, and especially for young people and especially for young women. Thank you all. Appreciate it. Very nice to meet you. I have to get up to Tallahassee to a meeting, so I'm going to slip out here. So, yeah. Bye.
Being a mayor is not a 9-to-5 kind of job. There are often early morning meetings, late night phone calls, and even weekend events.
But people work hard to become mayor, and most cherish every moment of it.
In some cities, the mayor is actually a member of the city council. In other cities, the mayor is not a member of the city council, but still closely interacts with the council about laws which will impact the city. The most common job responsibilities of a mayor are these: submit proposals and recommendations to city council, approve or veto ordinances passed by city council, prepare the city's annual budget, appoint and may remove certain city officials, coordinate visits of foreign and domestic dignitaries. While the mayor appoints people to many top positions in government, the mayor typically does not have direct control over the city's school board. In 97% of school districts across the country, including Orlando and Houston, school board members are elected by the voters. In far fewer cities, including Baltimore, Boston, Chicago, Cleveland, Detroit, and Philadelphia, school board members are appointed by the mayor. You can learn more about the duties of your mayor by logging on to the Student Voices website. Legislating takes up much of the mayor's time. So does interacting with the public. We've seen the mayor of Orlando in action. Now, let's tag along with the mayor of Houston.
Hi. My
My name is Ulysses W. Burley III from DeBakey High School for the Health Professions in Houston.
And I'm Claudia Vasquez from the High School for the Performing and Visual Arts. Houston is a city of almost 2 million people. The mayor is Lee Brown.
We're going to watch Mayor Lee Brown at work as he moves from one event to another inside City Hall and throughout the city of Houston.
It's a nice office.
Yeah.
It belongs to you all, the people. I'm just a temporary occupant. Yeah, I like this, Sergeant.
How are you?
I'm doing excellent.
Mayor Brown, Georgia Noon stopped by. She's with me.
How you doing? Welcome to our city.
I'm delighted to be here. Thank you.
My vision is a very, very simple one. It's to make our city a world-class premier city in both perception and reality. The second step is to develop a plan to carry out that vision. And that's what life's about, that's what your job's about, that's what you do.
What was the message you were trying to send to the audience today?
General idea.
Well, essentially that leadership can accomplish something. And use myself as an example. I set a vision and a plan for doing it, and as a result of that, our city is prospering.
What do you think it takes to be a good leader?
You have to know where you're going. You have to know what it takes to get there. You have to set goals, and then you have to motivate people to assist you in accomplishing those goals.
How important do you think it is for the mayor to be seen in the community, interacting with the people and participating in events?
I think it's extremely important. In fact, my whole concept of government is called neighborhood-oriented government, where we go into the community all the time. Hi, how you doing? Good to see you.
Nice to see you.
How have you been?
Oh, I'm fine.
Good, good.
And you're fine too, right?
I'm doing well, thank you. I'm blessed.
You're good.
Hi. Hi, how you doing? How you making?
Good afternoon and welcome to Chavez High School. Chavez High School is named for Cesar E. Chavez, who founded and led the first successful farm workers union in U.S. history.
Lee Brown is the son of farm workers. He worked his way through college.
And there were times when we would sleep on the old riverbanks because we didn't have a house, or sleep in tents, or sleep in old barns. That was the life of farm workers in those days.
He had a distinguished career in law enforcement before becoming mayor of Houston.
I went to college for 15 years. I'm not a slow learner. In the course of that time, I got a bachelor's degree, 2 master's degrees, and a doctor's degree. And because of that, I now have the honor of serving as mayor of the best city in America.
Of all the responsibilities you have, which is the most significant, and what do you think is the most important part of your job?
I have to arrest the criminals, put out the fires, make sure the ambulances run, make sure you have clean water, pick up the garbage. Those are the basic services of the city of Houston. That's my responsibility. The people of the city elect me to do that. But I have about 23,000 employees to help me. A very important part of my job is picking the right people. I want a police chief that I can trust, a fire chief that I can trust, an aviation director that I can trust. So a big part of my job is bringing to city service competent, well-trained, capable people. Then I delegate to them the authority and responsibility to carry out what they're hired to do. See you guys, you look very good. You're doing an outstanding job. Keep it up, we appreciate you. Take care now, take care. I'm behind now, I'm missing one completely.
How do you keep up with such a fast pace? I can't keep up.
It's a hectic pace of events.
Oh, this has been a slow day.
Oh, really?
Let us never forget our history. Let us never forget that there were those who came before us to give us the opportunity to be where we are right now. Education is the key to success in our society today.
How important do you think that it is that the mayor should be involved with the youth of the city?
I believe as adults we have an obligation, duty, and responsibility to make sure that our children can grow up, stay out of trouble, get a good education, and reach their full potential. Your responsibility now is very simple: to learn, to learn, to learn. That's your job right now. This is the fun part of the job. I really love coming out and being with young people, and having a chance to talk to them, hopefully to motivate them to do things, to particularly stay in school and get a good education. Now I gotta go back to the office and do the paperwork. It didn't go away.
If you're approval, I'll call them with that.
Okay.
Okay.
We've seen some of Mayor Brown's public events. The mayor also meets with political officials, community activists, and business leaders almost every day. Those kinds of meetings are usually private.
Part of the job of mayor is to be available to the people, to answer their questions and concerns. An effective mayor must stay connected to his city and the people who live in it.
How are you? Good, doing good.
All of you might be interested in this. This was a commentary.
Is this the budget?
The job of mayor is part ceremonial and part legislative. During Mayor Brown's administration in Houston, the city has enacted measures paving the way for a light rail system, to privatize parking at the city's 2 major airports, and to purchase several hybrid electric automobiles to save money and improve the city's air quality. Measures approved by the City of Orlando under Mayor Hood's administration include one establishing a public-private partnership to help build a combined school and community center, a measure creating 100 miles of bikeways, and one designed to improve access to public transit with a regional transportation center. If you're interested in seeing your mayor at work, call City Hall and ask to shadow the mayor for the day. You could also ask whether your mayor has a youth advisory council. Many of them do, and they're looking for people our age to advise them on issues that matter to us.